Hello PE students, this is Mrs. Brown, and in this video I will be going over the Unit 12, the PE Research Project. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually go to the course plan. I'm going to walk you through step by step the process to complete this project. So you'll click on the course plan, and then on September 25th, here is the graded assignment, and you're going to need to download 2 copies of this research report. Okay, so that is step 1, and I'll show you why I had you do that first here in just a second. So you have your 2 copies of your physical education research report ready to go. Okay, now we're going to actually go into the content, which will give us the directions. So if we go into 12.01, you'll need to complete the reading here, which introduces the topic of rules and strategies. And then when we get to lesson introduction here, it will begin explaining your assignment. So for this assignment, you are going to choose 1 individual and 1 team sport from the activity list that we've been using all trimester. And then you're going to answer questions about each of these here. So if we go to page 2, it just finishes up, and then, whoops, I think I went 1 too many. No, we're good. So we have 2 copies of the physical education research report. This one right here is the incorrect one. That's why I had you download them first from the assignment. So you want those from the assignment that I showed you first. Okay, so disregard this, it is incorrect. Here is the activity list. Here. Okay, so your job, I'm going to go through the directions here on each page. To get started, you're going to, from this activity list, which we just downloaded right here, you are going to choose the 2 sports that you're going to research, 1 individual and 1 team. So from this list, you would choose 1 individual sport and 1 team sport. So in Unit 10, we learned about individual sports. In Unit 11, we learned about team sports. You can refer to those too if you still need help understanding the differences. So let's say that I'm going to choose archery. I'm just going off the top here for my individual, and basketball for my team. So on my individual sport, I would put individual. I'm going to say archery. Actually, you know what? I'm going to change it to swimming. A swim team, you're part of a team, but you compete as an individual. And then for my team sport, I'm going to choose basketball. Okay, so you're answering the questions on these for 2 sports. 2 sports, 1 individual, 1 team sport. Use this to help you here. Okay, so once we've done that, it gives you some simple helps. You're going to research. The keyword is research. So not just off the top of your head, but actually research the sports. And you're going to fill out the research report for each of your choices. Give as much detail as you can. Give as much detail as you can. All right. It gives some advice about choosing your sport, so do read through this. It gives you some advice for team sports. And then some advice for when you are researching, some strategies to help you find your information. Okay. Some more advice here to help you. So do read through all 6 of those pages as you're completing your research report. So next, there are 6 questions that you're going to answer about each sport. What equipment is necessary? Make sure you do your research. I'm looking to see that you actually did your research. Any special skills required to play? So once again, not off the top of your head, but doing your research. Major health benefits. Think about, is it a muscle building sport? Is it more of a cardio sport? Once again, do your research. Summarize the rules, do your research. List some of the strategies or techniques associated with the sport. Do your research. And then what is the geographic origin and or cultural background of the sport? So what this question means is, where did this sport begin? So the beginnings of basketball. How was it created? Where was it created? Where was it first played? Do your research and answer here. So you'll do that for your team sport, and then you'll answer for your individual sport, doing your research for both. Once you have completed both, you'll submit both. So you're going to submit 2 papers to the Dropbox for the Unit 12. And that is how you'll complete the Unit 12 project. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and I'd be happy to help you.